Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Murktide. A couple of weeks ago, I have asked your opinion about Murktide, and the response is large. Got a lot of good comments about it. So here we are playing some Murktide Regent again. As always, I'm scheduling this video a little bit ahead because I'm planning on going on a vacation for first in Barcelona and then in vacation. So you know you might space out this video a little bit in the next weeks. But anyway, Lorien Revealed is the hot new card of Modern. It might become a staple in both Modern and Legacy. And here we are playing it for me for the first time in Blue-Red Murktide. What this card does, it's basically replaces a fetch land, as you can get both an island and a steam vent, but it's also a card that you can cast late game for 5, that you can get your grow your Murktide Regent, or you can pitch to Force of Negation and Subtlety. I already played this card in Rhinos, and in that deck I had four Subtlety, so I think it's better. Here, the original list I took had the Subtlety, I just cut them for Shredder. If you watched my last 5-0 video with Murktide, with Blue-Red Murktide, I really disliked Subtlety and I want to just play Shredder instead. I just love this card. I get it, it's worse now, but yeah, that's what I feel. Thank you, Bus and Jay. Welcome. So yeah, overall 20 lands if you count Lure Revealed as lands, but again, you can cast these, and they can give you Delirium as well. You know, one of the problems is that you don't have sorceries in this deck, you only have Iteration. So now you also have Lure Reveal, so just gives you a little bit of help. And again, this is the newer card, so we're gonna see a lot of how this card does. There's no more Blood Moon in the main deck. 4-color went from super popular at the beginning to I haven't seen it in weeks. So Blood Moon is now back to the sideboard alongside with Magus of the Moon, which is for Tron and Amulet. No Stern Scalding in the sideboard. Yeah, that was a card I didn't mind, honestly, against the Orc decks. This list, kind of, you have to make decisions, right? There's Force of Negation. That's the card we are trying here. So 2 cast into fire. And there's another new card here, Stone of Erech. This one is very good against Scam, and it's a card advantage. So Relic sometimes doesn't work against Scam because you have to tap out and things like that. This one is just there, and then eventually you cantrip with it. So, Thought Scour. There's a video of mine with Thought Scour for sure. Good morning, Nick and the Folkmeister. Let's begin. Thank you again for the sub, Boss NJ, and we're going. Today's my last day. Today's my last day before leaving. Very excited. So excited that I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I never fell back asleep. So here we are, live much earlier than normal. Actually, I don't think it was too hot. I mean, it is too hot for sure, but the problem was a mosquito. There was a mosquito that just kept me awake, basically. I woke up again 6, and I heard this mosquito over and over, and that was it. I just decided to wake up because I hate just being in the bed, not doing anything, and that's just one of the things I hate the most. I feel like I'm wasting time. All right, let's go. Sir Pato. Steel Pato said, I was about to join your stream. That's funny. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Am I not sleepy? Yeah, but again. Okay, they're saying they're playing Jeskai Grinding Station. Thank you. Back to Shredder. Yeah, I had too much time. No Shredder. We're back now. Hello, Saul Bangalade. I net decked you a few videos ago with the blue-black deck, I think. Was Orcish Bowmaster a mistake? I mean, you gotta bring some good cards, right? You never bring the good cards, the game gets boring. Good cards are fun. I think I mean, it depends what I draw, but I'm probably just jamming this iteration. Bricked. Bricked! I hate breaking on iteration. Mean. Bricked. Allora, facciamo... Hand. I don't think I want to play Bauble. Yeah, I'll wait on the Bauble. You tried a Rakdos scam with Lens Cyclers and Persist? Did you also have Persist? Because that was one of the lists that I thought, but yeah, nobody played it, and I'm too lazy to build a new deck. But you could play Oleophant Troll and Persist. Emery. Okay. You're on Persist as a 2-0, yeah. Yes, Winner Pizza said a very good thing. He said, playing the Island Cycler make you more opportunities to miss an expressive iteration. That's very true. And bottom, it's all right. We break it with the first iteration. It's not great, but again, it's a rare occasion. You kind of accept it. Like normally you don't want to run it, but I didn't have anything. You saw it. Like normally I would have played anything else, but ring. Yep, it's gonna be impossible to win now. I think. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have. Nah, I got. Yeah, I think it's fine. I guess I can go like Murktide now, and they don't have an answer. They die. Maybe if I don't. Okay, I want to go DRC iteration. I have to start attacking now. My opponent has the ring going. Imagine if I had Bloodman instead of Charm. Boom, game over. But I don't. All right, that's the Murktide, and that's the Counterspell. I think I like to go Counterspell in hand, Murktide in exile here. All right, so I don't mind if this becomes a 1. I'll exile all my instants for sure. And I guess the 2 sorceries do. If they go to Fairy Bounds, it's super annoying. Let's see. Opponent got 7 cards in hand. All right, let's just go Bolt and Heat probably here. Buongiorno, Chris. What card is more format warping? Bowmaster of Murktide. Format warping. What does that mean? All right, let's heat the Emery. I don't want another heat. Draw. Bird Lawyer. Pretty terrible. All right, you got 11. I'll just play Shredder. 2 mana, 1/3. Let's go. Opponent goes to 9. There's no form of warping cards. Modern is a deck where the top 10 decks are all great. They can easily be capable of winning the PT. I'm actually so excited so excited to watch the PT next week. It's like it's like watching, the whatever, the World Cup of your favorite sport. Usually I was always playing, so I couldn't really watch it. And whenever they had worlds, it was always formats I didn't care that much about. But this time it's just modern, which is like my format. I think I let this resolve. I also invested as I have a lot of I helped the team of uh some very good friends of mine. Wow, opponent goes double iteration. That's crazy. Huh. I think I just got rid of this charm. Yeah, early morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'll be doing instead of the PT, I'll be doing the GP. Sealed GP. Did some sealed prep. Not too I'm not like the most knowledgeable in sealed right now or limited right now, but I know some things. Can I just say the One Ring is a bad card and you shouldn't play it in modern? Can I just bold claim this? All right, what do you think will win this PT, Murktide? Lorien Murktide will win the PT, and everyone will eat their hat. This is what I want to happen. What am I playing against? Okay, I'll have Dress Downs, Blood Moon, Cast into the Fire, Stone of Erech. I don't even know how good it is. You want to get a refresher on Modern? My friend, if you go to my YouTube channel, you have, I don't know, 600 videos probably. I make one a day for 2 years. All right, let's cut. Why am I playing Shredder? Because it's the best. It's my love. I'm so happy that I can sideboard out Charm now. Take out Ragavans. Take out Pierce. Pasta l'Assassina. I heard about it. I think it's from the south. Keep in mind that despite people think of Italy as like one city, it's actually so much different north to south. So a lot of things that happen down there I don't know about. And the same thing for the north, because I live in a area that's not too popular, so not a lot of Do you use my beta counterspelling paper? Never. Never. Not even my beta bolts. I have Ice Age counterspell, FBB bolts. I do use beta islands though, yeah. Shredder doesn't die to Orc. Sure, if they have Orc and you have Shredder and you have no bolts, you can't loot. That's true, but like you can still attack and still loot. So, you know, we play Magic. It's not. It's not like Fury Mastermind that actually dies to bolt. Oh, this meta base is 4 Steam vents, by the way. Whoa, we have the dream. Chat, we have the dream. Shredder into Bauble. Put as much, just bolt the Shredder. But that's okay, you still get a ATB effect from it. All right. How do you like Lorien so far? As you can read down here, we are in the second game of this league. The Lorien Revealed has been great in every time I played it though. I played it in Legacy. I took Mystic Sanctuary, put it on top. It was fun. All right, you have the One Ring in top in hand now, and I played it in Team of Rhinos, which by the way, Team of Rhinos is real. I think it looks very well positioned for this PT. Things are looking bad here. I don't yeah, it doesn't look good right now. What do you think for color is positioned for the PT? It's not a deck for me for color. It's the classic deck that I wouldn't play for 10 rounds against experienced player in an unknown meta game. That's not something I would recommend. Blue black would be the most popular. Nah, blue black is just the trend of the week. It's a deck made by influencers for influencers. It's fine. It's a good deck, but it's just I don't expect it to be that popular. Lorien Reveal, it does a lot of little things. This deck doesn't even exploit too much the blue pitch. Buongiorno, Sila Librarian. Yeah, the PT feels less certain. Well, it's modern, so there's just a million good decks, and you can't really test them all. So it will be like people just liking various things and just this convincing their teams about their things because they're good with it. And the people that are influenceable will switch, and then other people will just play their decks. Yeah, Murktide, you don't have to buy a new deck. Oh, you certainly don't have to buy a new deck. Like Murktide is fine. I mean, it's clearly worse than it was before for various reasons, but it's a totally fine deck. All right. Now what do we do? I think I'd like to just go on top and go. Do 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 do. Well, that Bowmaster plus Murktide. That's a good combination. It's a good combination of cards. Lure Reveal also is punishing Blood Moon. I haven't mentioned that, but everybody playing this card will make so that Blood Moon is less effective because you're able to just like get all Shockland, and then your opponent plays Blood Moon, and then you just play Lure Reveal or whatever, Troll and such in Legacy, for example. Tron, yeah, Tron won the last PT. I don't know if they already posted in my article about what to expect at the PT. I wrote a nice one, and I say that Tron is very. It's like it's a solid choice, easy deck, very important for this big events. The Gremlin, I might depend on what you play in Pioneer, but if you play Rakdos Midrange, for example, then Rakdos Gam is a nice segue if you don't want to buy a new mana base. You want to cut Bloodmoon from Scam because of Lure Revealed? Yeah, you could, for sure. Also, check this out. I'm discarding Lure Reveal and pumping the Shredder. Value. We do wanna loot first or surveil first? I think I'll loot first because I want to discard this Polluted Delta. Surveil, perfect. Just look at my boy Ledger Shredder. I play Shredder turn 2, Surveilled, sorry, Bauble, draw discard. And then my opponent bounced it. I play Ledger Shredder, draw discard. Opponent played to spell, draw discard. I played to spell, draw discard. Discarded 4 times loot. For 2 mana. My hand is good because of Shredder. Actually, a cute bunny. Maybe that is the American system. In Europe, we have a much different RCQ system. I have, for example, 0 in my area, so I literally cannot qualify if I don't want to travel, like, I don't know, 4 hours. So I have to go to the big LMS, which are only 2 and qualify to top 32. So for me, it's very hard to qualify to the RC. In fact, I'm not qualified for the next regional championship, and I probably won't want to play it, and that's okay. But don't just generalize saying it's super easy to qualify because I don't know, you live in a big city and you have one every 3 days. All right, now my opponent is at 15 and they have the ring, which is gonna bring them down to 2 damage. Let's attack with these, and I'll play another 3/3 flyer. And now I take a 1 mana 3/3 and pass. Why don't move? I should move because there's no RCQs. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You go to 7. I have a lot of attackers here. Yeah, Raymond. I always see the people in Europe complain that Italy has a lot of RCQs. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe Rome and Milan do, but definitely not Italy. I mean, sure, that's the same country. Anyway, they playing Unholy Heat here, and I'll accept it. Still dead. There are still dead. Counterspell? What am I looking for here? Maybe Lightning Bolt? Spell Pierce. Okay, can't pay. What's their plan here? Is they just go removal spell, they die to the ring. Ragavan and Unholy Heat. You're still dead, opponent, aren't you? They're gonna play Endurance? Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. You can't do that. No, no, no. GG's. All right, chat. I'm happy you watched this first match. Because people that don't play Magic, people that don't play Modern, constantly complain about this card. Even now that, like, obviously, we've seen that this card is fine. It's just a card. So please, if you're out there, if you happen to watch this video or this stream, please be knowledgeable about the fact that you shouldn't complain about cards that are 4-drop sorcery speed and deal you 10 damage across 3 turns. This is a high power format. And answers arise. Opponent wasn't dead yet. Well, 3 damage from DRC, 3 damage from the ring. That's 6. Am I starting more early than usual? Only today, yeah. All right, let's begin. Yes. Round number 2. No. Yes. It's so broken with Shield Grid? Yeah, more 4-drops. And Omnath as well, yeah. Let's start with 4 mana in play, yeah. I'll cut Ragavan from this hand. Not a very good hand, to be honest. Even if you plan that game properly. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you died with so many cards in hand both games. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not easy to play your deck, whereas my game was very easy. As long as I don't put Subtlety in my deck, the game was very easy. Good morning, Cheney. Oh, Cheney, after 28 minutes, you were the first one to notice I cut my hair. Which is a very common thing about among Magic players. It's all I wasn't expecting you to, don't worry. Put most to 5 here. Yesterday, I was watching a friend of mine play. His opponent went turn 1 Ragavan, and he goes Grief turn 1, and the opponent has 3 more Ragavan in hand. The opponent kept mulligan to 6 and kept 2 lands for Ragavan. Too busy sweating at Magic to notice haircuts. Exactly. That's fine. Again, I was not expecting you to. It was just funny. Hello, Adri. Hello, Property Elf. I'm not playing in the PT, but I've helped the team of Worldly Council test. A lot of very good, smart, and also young players over there, and I have shared with them all my knowledge in Modern. In exchange, I have gained some knowledge in Limited. It was good. What does your opponent ship over the 4th monkey? I was asking the same. Maybe they play 5 monkey. Maybe that's the only question I got. All right, opponent reveals a stern scolded. They have a Xander Lounge. No idea what that means. I just play more 1/1s. Please don't play Orc in your Xander Lounge deck. All right, let's keep on hoping that's not mana for the Orc. Surely not, because they would play when I was tapped. Alright. Attack you both. Sun. Ooh, that's my alarm. Drown in the lock. I think I'll play Counterspell. I wanna surveil, draw a card from your deck, and so on and so forth. So very close to Lorien, yeah. As you can see, binning that Lorien Revealed is much better than binning a land, because now it's sorcerer in my graveyard. La 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 la. Yeah, that's clearly a Grixis cards I own dot deck. If opponent now kills my Ragavan, I'll accept it because that means they. Oh, never mind. This is Delirium. I'm not gonna be in that one. If I didn't have Lorien Revealed, I might have had to be in that one to grow the DRC. It's all these little things that just make your deck better. Hello, Legend. Blue. What's that now? Borrower? Okay. On top, you have. What you have? Oh, Stern's Golden. Alright. I'll play Ragavan then. And pass to you. So opponent draws Stern's Golden here. What do I draw? Oh, I knew that one. That's the type of deck that might play Subtlety. Let's just attack. That's my fourth Ragavan. I guess I shuffled. Could be the same Ragavan I bought him. Snapcatso. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I want to Unholy Heat that Snapcaster Mage. So that you have to decide whether killing one of the two creatures. Probably going for Ragavan, I'm assuming. Wow, they don't use Drown? Crazy. Well, I guess I have to pass. Do I have to pass? I don't think so. Like, if you want to drown as a counter spell, that's okay. It means my creature survives. Is my opponent deck Shadowless Shadow? No, my opponent is playing Grixis Binder. It's a popular strategy. I'll leave this on top. No, Cheney. I don't. It doesn't feel crazy, no. Grixis Binder. You open your binder, you pick up all the blue cards, you put them in, and then you click submit. And then your opponent plays a turn one Ragavan into play, and you lose. Allora. Wish I had Unlicensed Earths over Stone. Wow, no ring? What's that comment as your first message? You should watch it. You should watch your previous game. You would have learned a lot. Well, Legacy deck did put Lorien in. Blue black. I built an amazing deck in Legacy. I'll open this little window, but I built this like very cool legacy deck, which has basically blue-black shadowless. I dislike shadow, always had. I don't care if you say it's good, Mengu, it's good. I don't care. I think it's, I don't know. You just lose games out of nowhere because you're shocked infinite times. And now we reanimate and troll. I think you don't need to play it anymore. Reanimate's just broken. Grief. The old deck's super sweet. Also, Lorien Mystic Sanctuary. Let's go. All right. You like my large glass frames? Thank you. Everyone is playing the ring. Better. That's good. You should be happy about it. What was my first match? Just Kai Grinding Bridge. I am not sideboarding. I feel like my deck is alright. Maybe I should cut some removal spells, actually. 3. Let's cut 3 removal spells. I want to put 2 Cast into the Fire. But it seems like somebody ever put, I think I like 1 Fury. Must see that. 1 Fury. Can't hurt. Is Subtlety worth playing? You could play it. I just really dislike the card, but you could play it. I mean, some other people play or win with it. Oh, Ley Line. Oh no. Ley Line? Oh no. Nah. Grixis Binders players usually love basic lands. I don't want to draw a that. I don't want to draw that either. Thank you. Welcome to this. You're not a regular. Do you have some format schedule? No, I don't play Pauper. I'm sorry. I don't usually. It's just kind of it happens. I don't schedule it. Can't play Pauper. But my schedule is always from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Except now it's 8:20 because I woke up much earlier today. And also, I'm gonna be away for 2 weeks, so you won't catch my stream in the next 2 weeks. I guess I will come back next Sunday. I have 1 day before I leave for another week, but I think I'll have to do some Channel Fireball work that day, so I might not stream, but maybe I will. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. I got nothing to do. I'm gonna hold this Lorien Reveal for a. Madonna, ma che cazzo devo sapere? Deck. Where are my spells? Is it hot? Yes. Well, I cycled this, sure. I don't think that was a mistake. I don't want to play Archmage Charm. If I draw 2, I go to discard. I still schedule the daily YouTube videos though. I'll keep on deck thinning, hit on my land drops. Yeah, Leyline stops my 3 Murktide Regent and my DRCs. DRC is still somewhat relevant. I want to hit on my land drop first, and then I'll decide to play spells. As long as I have lands, I'll play all the lands. Oh, Steam Vents. Untapped? What's going on here? Flame of Honor? Is that what it is? That's a Flame of Honor, chat. I know it. Yeah, I knew it. Flame of Anor, look at that. Grixis Binder usually plays some new cards. Oh wow, put a misses a land drop. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. The reason why I was making land drop and passing is that you want to make your opponent go to discard. More Flame of Anor? That's great. No? You don't play Flame of Honor anymore. Just draw a castle. Take 8 damage. It's fine. What's that now? Yeah, if you like Pauper content, you'll find it on my channel. I definitely played it in the past. Usually before Pauper get in. Yeah, exactly. Alright, opponent draws 2 and goes to discard of 2 cards now. That's great. I actually want to... Nah, I'll take a draw step. I'll just cycle or reveal. So, chat, this is card advantage. This is a concept that a lot of players don't understand. But basically what we did is we're 7 cards in hand. So we just make our land drop and pass. And eventually we're gonna tap those lands. Whereas our opponent is going to discard. So they're removing 2 cards from their hand. We have the same cards at the end, but they have them in the graveyard, whereas I have them in play. And if you play something, they kill the thing and they don't go to discard. Now I have 7 cards, so I can't afford to play Consider. If they had 8 cards, I wouldn't have played anything. Okay. All right. Now I have 8 cards, so I need to do something. I might cycle the last land, but I think I'd rather go DRC and just let it die, basically. I think I prefer to do that. And when you play these games in paper, it's important to play quickly because nothing is happening, right? I haven't done anything meaningful. So if you're just there thinking about your plays, it kind of like you're losing time. And like these games often happen. So you just draw go, draw go quickly. You don't even tell much about your hand because you're draw going. Couldn't place cool against command. So that's a 2-for-1, much better than the Flame of Anor because it actually impacts the board. It doesn't just draw 2 cards. Probably discard a card and kill this thing. Drag 2 Counterspell. Yeah. That's okay. I think I'll accept this. I have 6 cards. As soon as I draw a bad card, I'm happy to just go Shredder. Shredder. And discard this Delta. I'm gonna go Shredder Charm too. Oh, okay then. I don't want to go Lorien Revealed because it's gonna get countered by a spell pierce. I'm not winning this one. This one seems hard to win. There's also the ley line, so that I don't even have the Murktide Regent to bail me out. 12. All right. This is my last land. I want to fight. That's my last shredder. Oh, force. Peach Snuff Caster Mage. Yeah. You have 2 cards in end. And also they have the castle, which now is relevant. I think I'll play this island to play. I guess they had, yeah, no, I'll play this island to play around Spell Pierce. Plus, I don't have any more shredders in my deck, so. No, Mr. Duct Tape. I'll be doing GPs on Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday, you can come and watch the Pro Tour semifinals and finals watch party in the stage. Yes, I played the Blue Black Ring. It's gonna be the. It's gonna go up on my channel on Sunday. It was good. All right, opponent passes. I'm trying this. Opening results. I'll concede the game. Let's go to game 3. I'm on the play now. Unholy Heat is bad. So maybe I just need Stone of Erech. My opponent played 2 Snapcaster Mage. Do I want this cast into the fire? No, I guess I like the Fury. Yeah, it's just a threat. I think I need threats in this matchup. Ragavan. Let's see if they have Leyline. I hope not. Keep 7 with Leyline again. That's okay. You like Blood Moon. I feel like they have like islands and swamps. So I don't think I want Blood Moon. And there's no more like 4 Shredder, 2 Spyros like in the past. So like situational cards now are just bad. Like you draw them and you just end there for you with your hand. Like there's definitely a lot more variance now with this deck than it used to be. You have less card selection. I mean, opening Leyline on 7 cards is great, of course. It's just the problem of Leyline is that if you don't open in your 7 cards, you have a I don't know when you play, but you have bad cards in your deck along the way. But obviously, if you're guaranteed to open this card every 7, it's very good. The problem is that you're not, so that's why I hate this card, and I don't think it's very good. But yeah, I guess it's foil, so it's more likely to be drawn in your opening 7. I'm joking. All right, untap. Do I want to play Iteration? Mm, no, I'll just go DR. I'll just go DRC and then Counterspell your push. Yeah, just Counterspell your push. I know it's not ideal, but I want to surveil. I wanna get things going. I draw. Shredder. Ah, they baited me with a push. That's good. And now this Ragavan is just a dead draw. Okay, there's Shredder. I like it. It has 3 cards. Let's just go on to play it. Nah, I'll just bolt and pass. I'll take 1, down to 16. Grixis Straight Binder beats Murktide. It looks like that, yeah. As long as your deck has Orcish Bowmaster, you're gonna have a good matchup against Murktide. There's no doubt about that. Please don't play Stern Scolding. Also drew this puppets that I put on the bottom with Iteration. That's funny. Don't play Stern Scolding, please. Or back to Shredder over Subtlety. You can watch my video, my 5-0 trophy video. Subtlety has been medium. I think I'll do this. I'm assuming they side out running the lock, right? Honestly, I don't know. They might go Snapcaster Bolt. No, actually, they can't do that. What's that? Force of Negation? I think it's fine. Blue burnt is red. Thank you for the 9th month. Welcome. They can counter my bubble with drown. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. No, Snapcaster Mage. I can push my Shredder. I'll draw this card though. Yeah. I think I can only win this game with like I have 1 Shredder left. Unfortunately, this list only plays 2. Yeah, I should play 4. 1 turn late. Should play 4 Shredder. It's like the past. They consider Olding Channeler to trigger Bird again next turn. I felt like I might have just drawn Iteration, and then I wanted Channeler in play. Do I have 7 mana? Yeah, I 7 mana to our Murktide. I think Grixis Binder is gonna win this. Flame of Anwar? I can go Flame of Anwar and get 2 triggers and get 2 abilities. I just put Counterspell. I really want to surveil. Draw Iteration. Fury. Alright. Obviously I can't discard that one. Yeah, Blood Moon would have been good for sure. Yeah, maybe should have had Blood Moon in this deck. Morning Ruby. I want to cycle this. Exactly. I was like, if there's this Spirebluff Canal on top of my deck, I want to draw it now. Pass. I was thinking about Spirebluff Canal and Lorien Revealed. That's like a top land as well. Lorien Revealed. So it's like I have 6 top lands to draw into. So I just always play for your outs, basically. Consider Assessor Veil. Yeah, they rewarded it. In paper it doesn't, but online they rewarded it. Alright, I'm just casting this. And then I pass because they might activate this and block. Oh no, Flame of Honor? No! That's so good. Draw 2, kill my Fury. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's good. Your magical line is a Surveil. What's that? Counterspell? Wow, you play Counterspell in your deck. This is the first one you play. Alright. Whoa, and iteration on top. We just have it all. Attack pass. They have 2 cards in hand. They fetch to begin. It's not a good sign if they fetch. Oh. Okay, they're activating Crippin Carpet. They go to 9. And they have 3 mana up exactly to play Force of Negation. I'll accept it. I think I'll play Iteration instead of Lorien Revealed here. Result? Nice. Alright, let's go. And bottom exile. Surveil. I got me. And I think I want to cycle this. Does it make sense? Does it make sense to cycle now? I think it does. I think it does. And I have Archmage Charm in my deck, so I'm just gonna get Island. Draw a card in your turn. It's not a Spell Pierce. It's gonna be Archmage Charm. 7 mana 3/3 flyer. It's okay. But it keeps on racing me. I only have like 2 bolts to stop that Crippin Carpet. I can go like Island Murktide, but I'm just gonna lose to that Crippin Carpet, so I need to draw 3 now if I want to have a chance. Like drawing Lightning Bolt. That's a big one. I knew it. I'm dead to Crippin Carpet. Card dealt me 15 damage. Rix's Binder looks to be victorious. Good job. Good job. Bolt? Ooh, this could be a bolt. Bolt? No. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess now I cannot use bolt. I need expressive iteration first. I need expressive iteration first. That's good. I need expressive iteration first. Alright, GG. Orcish Bowmaster and Linen of the Void and Crippin Tarpit defeat Lorien Murktide. I'll take a bathroom break and come back for round 3. Let's go. Round number 3. My hand is excellent. And by excellent, I mean it's fine. Let's not ask for too much. We have lands and spells. We have the right lands as well with this Misty Rainforest. Split this Bauble. I'll leave that on top. Okay. I'll correct this now. In case of Orcish Bowmaster, I want to draw a card in your turn. Do I have any ideal favorite MTG format? Constructed, I should have, no, it's okay. I should have waited for them, I guess. But if they don't do anything and I correct the bubbling upkeep, it might turn against me. Vintage cube counts. Nah, I still like constructed more than I do limited though. I don't think they have orc. If they had orc, they would have put it in their turn. Like you don't just leave the possibility on me to counter it. Yeah, construct is better than limited. I'm sorry. Although building a cube is fun. I get that. Okay. I think I like to play Counterspell. This turns on the spell pierce, but I think like I really wanted to surveil. Like surveilling this land to the graveyard is the same as drawing an extra card right now. And if my opponent just passes back and I can't surveil this to the graveyard, it's a disaster. Like if I draw another land here, it's a disaster. So whenever your hand sucks, you have to just aggressively force, I think, just to surveil. Couldn't do force pitching force on my DRC. They have one card in hand. They might go land the ring, but I hope they don't. I think that's the blue-black popular deck right now. That's going around. Which again, it's not a deck with Orc, so it's another bad matchup. But it is what it is. It's oh wow, another Steam events. It's unlucky. Okay, they pass the 2 cards in. That deck plays a lot of 4-drop, like Subtlety, Shield, Red Ring. That deck is much clunkier than ours, but okay, I don't have any more fetchable lands. So if I draw a fetch land, it's a death card. I'll cast this Lorien Revealed. They can go for some negation again. Oh, so ransom. They picked up the bottom card, so 2 lands for them. They can now go land ring. Oh, they go land Shieldred. Shieldred is a dream card here. They pass. So they don't have any copies of ring. I'll just go top and go. Oh yeah, Lorien Revealed. Put us back into the game here. Nice. Nah. Draw. I'll play 2 DRCs and I'll play a top land. Again, there's only 2 Shredder, so molding 1 for if I draw a Shredder. Six lands. They played both of the lands I gave them with Soren's Ransom. One it just passes. And I don't want to move. I have plenty of red mana to just cast my red spells. That's okay. They picked up Push and Lorien Revealed. Okay, I'll draw. Ah, I really wanted to bolt upkeep, and then I said, nah, maybe I'll draw an iteration. Yeah, I'll do this now to surveil too, but it's I should have probably done it in upkeep. And now classic, there's a spell on top. I'm just actually graveyard in this. I'm looking for iteration. How good is Soren's Ransom? It's a very good card. Everything went. I don't think there were any major issues, but you definitely lose games like this, and you're questioning, did I time my spell right? And the answer is probably no. But also, like, if I drew an iteration, there was a good choice. Like, but I should have definitely bolted an upkeep and bin this, and draw Shredder, and go like, you know, it's so hard. Like every game you lose with this deck, it leaves you questions. And if you sideboarded well, if you played well, and so on and so forth. You think we need the Stern Scolding? Yeah, it could be. I mean, the Orc is a nightmare. Thank God I didn't draw it in early game, or it would have been over. All right, that's an iteration. That's good. I don't have any more lands, so I'll keep this Flooded Strand in it. You get it for All right, GG. I'll put it probably this shoulder for a while. Yeah, I'll see you in Barcelona. Um, Once again, I don't feel like siding in Blood Moon in this matchup. I'll have some casting to the fire. I can side out Ragavan on the draw. You know, Odd Furies. 17 lands, but 3 Lorien Reveal, so it's like we play 20. Which is a lot, and that's why we're flying a lot. All right, game number 2. My thoughts on Lorien Revealed. Very good. Okay, let's begin. Bauble myself. You wanna crack this before they cast the orc? Steam vents. Untapped. Pass. A lot of Tron running around. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sure. Tron is like one of the few decks where Bloodmoon is good right now against. It's way less creativity and for caller. But yeah, you can definitely do that. But I hate Archmage Charm to be honest, so I'm just playing a list just to diversify. Archmage Charm is just consistently medium. And also this is awkward whenever you side in those Bloodmoons. Which is also why I didn't want to side in against Grixis before, because then I have to cut Archmage Charm, you know? Maybe it's fine, just cut Archmage Charm. It feels wrong, right? Okay, my opponent passes with 7 cards in hand. But I think I have to play this Consider. If they play Counterspell, it means that probably I can cast this Iteration. If I had a land in, I wouldn't have moved because they missed the 3rd land drop. Now that I decided out Ragavan, this is fine, right? They're gonna have a 1-1, but they don't have Ragavan at least. Sorry, I don't have Ragavan. Alright, that's a land. I'm gonna leave it on top. Actually, I can go. Let's see what I draw, but I can go Murktide. Yeah, perfect. I think I want to go Steam Bands. A Lure Reveal makes your Murktide slightly larger. Not that I need to, because they have the Edict effect. Definitely more important to keep Bauble in the break. Maybe not, because I have another Merc. Alright, looks like they don't have an Edict, so I'm just gonna win with Murktide. Alright, GG. Yeah, we have matching islands this time. I pass. I don't want to move. That might go orc in response to my consider. Okay, they drew a second island. Their deck is clunky, I told you. There's so many 4-drops in that deck. That's lethal. Good old Murktide. Yeah, definitely Gustavo. Bloodmoon isn't as good as it was against Tron, but still. Bloodmoon, Ragavan and Bloodmoon is a deadly combination, regardless. I fought in upkeep so that they untap with 0 lands. Alright, GG. Again, maybe they had like rings in end. And ring is definitely not what this deck fears. What this deck fears is cheap cards and orcs. Like Raptor Scam and whatever, you know. Ring, it's fine. It's really fine. What this deck's fear is Ran 60 Fairy and whatever. Ring is just the top end. It's fine. It could be a ring, it could be like Bring to Light, it could be anything once they get to that point. And it's a 4-drop. Like your deck is clunky if you put 4-drops in your deck. You lose games because your deck doesn't function if you put 4-drops in your deck. But obviously, the variance makes that sometimes against you they have the perfect draw and they ring and win. But there's in a high powered format, you don't want to play expensive cards. King Harry. This is not a streamer. Alright. Thank you, Kissy Jin. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You have the espresso badge, which is what I got. Actually, that's not true. I didn't get express. Ooh, Blacklift class. So this is the famous matchup. And they start with Ragavan and they don't ever move so forth. Yeah, Tron is a top one of the top decks right now for sure. It's so awkward. I have red mana. I mean, I do, but not in turn 1. And I don't have bolts. Woo! That's not Lorien Revealed. Thoughtseize, I need to cycle this. Otherwise, I discard my red mana. Coffee? Okay. Opponent doesn't know about that Misty Rainforest, but I think it's the land I need to play. Otherwise, they can just go Grief Artcast if I don't have Counterspell mana. They flip my bolts on my 10 life here. I need to draw my 8 removal spells. I guess one was on top of my deck. I think I have to do the desperate play of Archmage Charm the Ragavan, which is actually like so bad. Such a bad play. But what else can I do? Better than Blunder for sure in this game. Go to 6. Is that a Fury? Is that a Grief? Okay. It's been good. This card has been good. Is there a reason to charm after attack? Is there a reason to charm before attack? Maybe I misclicked, don't attack. Alright. I can't cast anything. I'm dead. Didn't draw a single removal spells. Alright, let's bring in the Stone of Erech. And this was a game where our deck was clunky and theirs was efficient. You see? I put in my deck reactive cards like Counterspell, Charm, situational cards like Murktide Regent, and I died with them in hand. Dying with spells in hand is a fail rate of your deck. If you play Zoo, whatever. If you play Burn, you don't die with spells in hand. Because if you have lands, you can cast everything. But if you play a deck like this, sometimes it can happen. And if you play a deck with 4-drop, sometimes it can happen. So having a deck that can fizzle like this, it's annoying. You know, and like Shredder, DRC, cards like this reduce your chances of fizzling. There's a fine. I'll take out Spell Pierce. No, yeah, it's true. I should have attacked with Ragavan, sorry. I didn't think about it. I just saw my hand of no playables and conceded, but I guess I had a playable in play. I think I want to cut some creatures. Maybe on the draw it's this, on the play it's Ragavan. Yeah. I should have attacked for sure before conceding. I just cycled this bubble. Let's see if we get scammed. Yes, I don't cut consider. It's what makes the deck function. Cantrips. Okay, our hand is good. We're gonna remain with Iteration post Double Grief. And we connect with Ragavan. I'm also delirious, so even Unholy Heat kills this grief. Not seize. I think I'll go untap. Let me actually bubble myself first. You got Ragavan on the draw, not on the play. On the play, you never cut Ragavan. I see another bubble, so I can easily go Iteration now. Hand, bottom, exile. Can play bubble. You know, crack it immediately because they have orcs. Yeah, also thought seize them. Two orc Spyro. I was hoping to see only one orc. They have a Thoughtseize on top. Yeah, turn one Grief, turn two Orc. I had an amazing start. Turn one Ragavan, turn two Bauble. He Thoughtseize and easily lost regardless. Draw. Okay, that's a start. Would I rather to play this Ragavan or get hit by Thoughtseize? I think I'd rather play Ragavan, yeah. Maybe I should have dashed it, actually. Similar. We have one Fury in our deck. 4 Expressive Iteration. Murktide Regent. Alright, GG. I think it's pretty obvious the matchup spread for this deck. You beat the ring decks and you lose to the orc decks. And I already knew this. Woo, Speed. Hello. It's birthday Friday already. It is. It is. We're deep into this league already, 2-2. I was going to say a thing that, maybe it's obvious to you, but some other people might not know it. The Murktide deck has a matchup spread of good against ring, bad against orcs. If the deck plays both orc and ring, I think good. If the deck plays only one, you know. And this is what I knew before LMS Bologna and Mox playoff when I decided to give up Murktide. Now, obviously, Lorien Revealed makes the deck slightly better, so maybe your deck improves a little bit, but you're still an underdog to anyone registering Orc, which is not great, but also it's fine, right? Like Modern is still like this huge meta game where like now you picked up some worse matchup than it was before, but the deck is still very viable. First pick Lorien Revealed in draft and Modern. Yeah, in draft is very fun. I haven't drafted too much. I've done some seals. I keep on drafting those single elimination draft on Magic Online and losing the first round. Just pouring Magic Online ticks. Kamizu has been super rough for Murktide. That's not true. I think it became rough, not even super rough. It became a slightly worse matchup with Orc. Before I was very happy to play against Gam. My deck had 4 iteration, 2 Spyros. Now now it is, yes. Oh yeah, Luis, how is it going the YouTube channel? I see you're going off. I see you're making good numbers. Congrats. For those of you who don't know, Luis has started a YouTube channel with many drafts there. Cube of team draft. Yeah, that's fun. At what time do you guys make those drafts? At what time usually? Because I'd love to join, but it's already in your evening, so it's my night. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe if it's all the if everyone is West Coastern, we can do one where it's my 7 a.m. your 10 p.m. I think it could work. And against Leading End, and Shredder is good against Leading End. Although I need to find at least a counterspell. Thank you, Luis. Draw. Good morning, good man. No? I'm looking for counter spells. Like spell pierce. Wow, Force Page Curator of Mysteries. That's interesting. Okay, Bonded and Andreas. Nice, nice. Yeah, I can team with them easily. Are you guys playing for something? Or I mean, I'm sure you are. I don't know if you want to say it. I guess I'll read the info you told me. It's okay. Do they have Shredder? Sorry, I meant to say Sharpless. No, they don't have anything. Well, again, a lot of variance involved in these games, and being on the side that just plays creatures and counters is safer, but also less powerful. They have 5 cards in, and 2 of them are lands. Blood Moon used to be good against Living End, it's not anymore. So don't side Blood Moon anymore against Living End because they have Generous End. I'm looking for Counterspell here. I don't find it. Yeah, Yugmoth. Yugmoth was a close matchup before, and now they picked up Orc. It's similar to Scam, where it was a close matchup before, and then they picked up Orc. Sometimes I read something like, "Oh, Murktide beats Leaving again," and I'm like, you just literally need to draw like one of your counters. If you don't, you lose. And even if you do, they still have grief. I can still win this game. I have some outs. Like they cast a card, they draw this card, and then I play Consider, and I could hit Spell Pierce. But obviously, like you need to draw one of your very few cards to win, and they're way more consistent. But it's okay because it's at comboing. I'm not saying consistent overall. Wow, they pass. Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like moving. I'll just take my turn here. So that Consider can also find Counterspell. Sì, però porca merda. Va bene. Land untapped, because you never know how many things you need here. And then I actually have to pass. I need to respond with Consider to their outburst. They don't do it. So they know I don't have Counterspell. So they clearly don't have Cascade, otherwise they would jam, I think. Imagine if Shredder was Subtlety. Just imagine that. Like in the other list that I net decked minus, this one was a Subtlety. 100% lose. Do I have Delirium? Yes. So Fury resolves. Now, once to deal 4 damage here, we go Consider and Unholy Heat. And grow this, hopefully. Hopefully. I need to draw a spell. Va bene. That's a spell. Allora, Lightning Bolt is probably better than this Mishra's Bauble. And now this is a 3/5, so survives Fury. People are playing Fury over the Waker of Waves. Which you can agree with me in this game was definitely worse than the Waker of Waves. Losing consistency. Bom jogo, Tonya. Put us on 3 virtually. Bolt? Oh, it's basically a bolt. That's good. Our opponent deck did not did the thing that they're supposed to do, and our deck did fine. Can't complain. But again, we won because of Ledger Shredder. Wasn't Fury. Wasn't Subtlety. And also maybe because of Fury wasn't Waker of Waves. I think they have in hand Breeding Pool. So one mystery card, one Breeding Pool. Dung. I'll play Bauble. I guess I should just bolt them. It's over. Yeah. It's over. So let's just not waste time. GG. No cascades, no party, they say. Yeah, I know. That's what we call luck deck. Don't draw one thing, your deck does nothing. Stone of Erech. Spell Pierce. Force of Negations. What are the bad cards? I would say some amount of heat symbols. Yeah, classic bolt art. It's nice. Yeah, there was a time where I just didn't care about Magic Online art for some reason, and then I changed, and now I care a lot. And I like to have this proper art. Yeah, Lorien Revealed has been very good. Like all the popper one, even the troll is now seeing play with Exhume. Exhume spiking in price. I would have loved to keep this hand. I'll actually take a screenshot. Because this hand is a one lander on the draw against leading end. You gotta always be. It's important to balance good informations with bad informations, because if you all you see is just, oh yeah, Lorien Revealed is broken, it's broken, it's broken, and then you play your first match and that's your hand you open, like, oh, actually, Mengu lied to me. So I just don't want to lie to you and saying that there's risk of playing many copies of that card. 17 lands, it's probably bad. I would do maybe 2. You can do what? 17 lands, maybe it's fine, because I felt like I flooded a lot, so. Alright, let's draw a Ragavan now. Like this. Classic. It's drawing from the bottom of your deck after a mulligan. Never didn't happen. Yeah, this deck had both Fiery Islet and Otawara, so you can see also why we flooded more, right? Because we don't have Fiery Islet and Otawara. So we're just at land, so it's like 20 lands. Before it was 19 lands with Fairy Islet and Otawara, and now it's just 20 lands. Shortly, you cast Lorien Revealed sometimes, so it's not necessarily a land, but it's not a good spell. This map is definitely need to work. Again, I just copied a list that came, I believe, second in a challenge, and it was the first one with this, with this card. If people will play Murktide at the PT, you'll definitely see lists with very much tested numbers of Lorien's Reveal and whatnot. When it doesn't have the third land. Alright, I was going to play Iteration, but I'd rather play Ledger Shredder. Stone of Erech. I still need to figure it out. I think it's good in decks where you don't want to exile your own graveyard with Relic of Progenitus and where you don't play black. So Stone of Erech is worse than Heal Spellbomb, but it's better than Relic in a deck like this. The question is it better to play than a Licensors? That's the question to be asked. And bottom exile. Play this, draw this card. You like Lantern. Lantern is card disadvantage. I think Lantern is bad. Stone of Erech can give you a card at the end. Holding up Stone 2 to crack Stone is a lot. Well, the idea is that you don't need to crack it. You don't need to hold up mana, unless you draw it late. It does a lot just if you cast it. Let me read it again. I think it does have a very good... Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Wow. I thought it says when a creature goes to the graveyard. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good against Living End. Yeah, it's for scam mostly. It's for scam. I mean, it's a new card, trying out new cards, but if I draw it now, it would be good though. And Yawgmoth. Okay. Yeah. Two bad matchups. Two worse matchups. I think I'll just go for Murktide now and I have two counterspells up. Okay, I'll draw this card. Yeah, we've played 4 matches already, Skittles. I woke up 2 hours earlier today. I'm going I'm leaving earlier today, so I moved the schedule a little bit. They have 4 cards in hand. Yeah, let's hope they don't have grief now. Lure Reveal is good with Shredder. It pumps it, yeah. It happened a couple of times. Draw this card again. Man, I just don't want to overstate it, but if you put Subtlety over Shredder, your deck is just worse. I don't know what you ever do it. I just to me it's just I can't comprehend it. It kind of makes the deck work. What do you always open the best? Like I don't know. I have. I guess I should have discarded a spell. I didn't notice. I didn't leave it. All right, I guess I had Ragavan. Okay. Again, the deck list is difficult to build, but the cards are very good. if I were playing the PT, I don't exclude that I would have played Murktide, honestly, and I would have worked on it. But the question, what would you play at the PT? It doesn't have that much. Like, I'm not testing for a PT. I'm just making content. So there's a sea of difference between these two things, and you might not understand if you've never played a PT before. Anyway, Archmage Charm, I think it's bad. Third Lorien Revealed, I think it's bad. 17 lands, I think I would definitely play Fiery Islet and Otawara. So, I mean, you can play, I guess, you can play 20 overall lands, but you need to have Fiery Islet and Otawara. You can't just roll up with 20 lands in your deck that once you draw 3, you know? You could play more Shredders. You can play, like, you know, I mean, I don't know. I would always play for Shredder. If it was me, like, if I was playing Merc, I would play for Shredder. But I understand that. I don't know why people don't like it. A sideboard. I wouldn't play the Stone of Erech. I would play like one Hearse, one Tormod Scrape, just like I always did. I would keep on doing that. One Blood Moon, one Magus, alright. Cast into the Fire. I don't see the reason to play 2. I would play 1. Force of Negation. Always dislike this card. Sure, you have Lorien Reveals now, but still, you don't have any card advantage in this deck. Only iteration. You don't want to play pitch cards. I prefer Flastus Room to Spell Pierce, although obviously this is better against some matchups. But I think just basically I didn't learn anything new outside of Lorien Revealed might be playable, maybe a couple. The deck is same matchups as I thought he'd had 2 weeks ago, so you know I'm not thrilled to play Murktide, but it's still a fine choice. And in Modern, it's more important to play a deck you know well than a deck that's well positioned in the meta game. So that is it for my Sunday Murktide video. Thank you for watching, and if you arrived to here, leave a comment, like, subscribe, the usuals. Thank you, thank you.